Alright, when you're getting ready to set your shocks for like a homemade chassis like I'm doing here, what you want to do is find out where the maximum steering is. And obviously I still got to cut this part of the chassis and same up here more. But since I have the room to the front, that's maximum lock, because the axle right here is actually hitting the hub, if you want to call it. I don't know why they're labeled differently, but the hell. Anyway, I'm just going to call it the hub. So it's rubbing up against there. So now, at least for me, what I want to do is find the maximum place, the closest place I can to the tire. And I'm going to build a block. And then I'm going to keep it as low as possible. Ideally, you'd like to have your shock at about a 45-degree angle to the 90-degree horizon line. So if you're looking at an imaginary horizon line, you'd like your shock to be somewhere probably about right there, 45-degree angle roughly. And I mistakenly cleaned off the bumper, so I'll just think next time I'll just lay some tape down there. I did manage to leave the rear paint on. I shortened, turn off this light here. I did shorten the back by about 1/4 of an inch because I might get bigger tires. I'm not sure yet. I know rally cars, they typically use a street tread tire. And I don't know, maybe either way, this is going to be cut down to fit, even if I have to make it the same distance from here to here. That being said, it looks like the most complicated part of the build so far is the steering geometry and getting this cut straight so I can glue in a new piece. And I found the part that I did cut. Focus down there. Yeah. I find it easier to elevate it, almost like you see here, on a piece of 3/4 inch plywood, and then put it over on my chop saw. And if you don't have a chop saw, probably your best bet is just to go ahead and glue in a piece. I'll just use that for an example. If you happen to cut yours too small, or just cut this off altogether, that's okay. You can glue it in with methyl ethyl ketone and glue in a piece to your desired place. That way you got full steering articulation. Me, I want to maximize as much space as I can in here, so I want to cut the minimum. But it looks like if I just duplicate this gap here in the front, because we can get full steering lock and not hit here. If I duplicate that, then I know I'm safe. So I think that's going to be the easiest route to go. And I still got to work out some sort of a bearing, because when I had a bearing on here, it has actually shortened one from the hub, so the inner hub bearing also fits here. So I think I got one that'll fit this shaft. If not, I know I got one that fits the blue part of the shaft. I'll just have to cut this down a little bit. And I still haven't drilled mine yet for pins, because I'm just working things out as I go.